Welcome back to SFDC Tech, and I am here with my second video that is based on displaying hot, warm and cold opportunity for an account. Basically, this will be helpful in those cases where you don't know how many records or how much data will be there, and your business need is to dynamically show data using iterator. And also in this video I will show you how to do conditional rendering in LWC. As per Salesforce latest update Spring 23, if colon 2 will be disabled, like it won't be available for use. So we will be doing conditional rendering using LWC if LWC colon elseif, like that. So in this video we will be working on account and opportunity data. As per business need, you can change objects, just the method of fetching the data and dynamically showing in LWC will be same. This video can be helpful if you would like to dynamically generate data but don't want to use lightning card and other base components. So let's say my business requirement is if any opportunity amount is greater than 5 lakh, then show it as hot opportunity, and if amount is greater than 2.5 lakh, then show it as warm opportunity, and if amount is greater than 1 lakh, then show it as cold opportunity, and show all other opportunities as others in one section. So let's start. Placing this LWC component on account lightning page. First I will be creating an apex class named assignment to control. Here I have created this apex class, and as we are calling this apex class from LWC, we need to add it with aura enabled, and cacheable equal to true. And now we will provide it a name, public static, and what will be the return type. So as we are fetching the opportunity list, we will be giving the return type as list of opportunity. And now our method name will be fetch opportunity list, and here the argument will be record ID of account. We will be creating our most of the logic in JS file, so we will just return the list of opportunity from here. So select, now I am writing my SOCL query, select ID, name and amount from opportunity where account ID. So we are getting this opportunity list from the account record ID, and we are just returning it. Now my second work will be in LWC component. So I have created one LWC component, assignment 2. So I am going to open it, assignment2.html. So first I will be doing the work in JS file. We will be passing our record ID to Apex method. We need to import API decorator. So API record ID. So it is a decorator that must be used while we need to pass any record ID to the Apex method. And the second import we will be using is wire. So what is wire? So wire is a service that will provision the data from Apex class. So our Apex method is fetch opp list. So by default it comes, so it is a Salesforce feature. Salesforce Apex assignment to control, the method name is fetch opp list. And now let's add wire service to get the data at the rate wire. We will be passing fetch opp list, and we need to pass record id, function that is opp records list, and we'll just use error and data. If we get data, else if we get any error. So let's create two properties. First is opp records, second is error UI, that we will use to show any error on UI. So now we are getting list of opportunity data. So as we have a requirement to show hot, warm and cold, and also we will be doing conditional rendering in our HTML file. So what we will do, so let's categorize our logic for hot, warm and cold opportunity. So first I will be getting the data, so I will be setting in a variable. So let opp lst equal to this dot data. Now I am creating a array. Let op lt equal to array, empty array. Now I will be looping the data that I've got. Data is equal to 0. I should be less than opp lst dot length. I didn't edit semicolon here, and now I'm going to I++, basic syntax of for loop. You can use for each loop here or any other loop which you think comfortable for you. And then I'm going to create a object. So let lst is equal to object, empty object. So lst dot id. So I will tell you why I'm creating a new object here. So let me complete it. So opp lst of I dot id, lst dot name, So our first basic requirement to create a iteration in LWC is that we need to create a list. So as we were provisioning the opportunity list using wire service, we were getting the list, but as we were not getting the title that is required, that should be done by custom logic. So we have added our logic, and if the amount is greater than 5 lakh, we are adding one attribute to the object title as hot. If amount is 2.5 greater than 2.5 lakh, we are adding the attribute title as bomb. And if the amount is greater than 1 lakh or equal to, we are adding the title as code. Otherwise the title should be others, and then we are adding it to a OPLT array. And in the final, after iterating all the records, we are setting it to the OPP records property. So we will be using this property to show the data on the UI. And one more thing, so for conditional rendering, what we will be doing, so as you know, if let's say now I will be using a list of cards. So first, create a template attribute, template LWC if. So here, if the OPP records exist, so this property will tell us that if the OPP record exists, go inside this template, otherwise go inside LWC else. So we will be using else if, as we are setting error UI at property. So I am going to use error UI, and let's close it. So now let's create a lightning card. With title. So title will be opportunities rating, and now I'm going to add one div, and we will be using template for each, and in the for each we need to add the list of records that we were getting in the JS file. And the for item, that is the current item. So for item, please, you can notice here we are using the double quotes here. So I'm using OPP, and now close it. And after that we will be doing conditional rendering. So for iteration we need to use for each with the list of records, and it must be a list. It can be a list of objects, it can be a list of string, it can be anything. So here we are using list of objects, and we are setting the current item as OPP. And now I am going to do conditional rendering. In the conditional rendering, I will be checking that LWC if. So what the object property we have set? We have set uh, dot hot. If you remember, in our JS file we have set hot property to true for title hot. So here the current item is OPP, So my conditional landing is done. So if you can see here, template LWC if equal to OPP hot. So hot will be set in the case of title hot, and warm will be set to true in case of title warm, and cold will be set to true in case of title cold. And for title others we are not setting, so we can just use else, LWC else. So this will be required for our conditional landing. And now I'm going to do some lightning design. I will be using lightning design system to create more attractive UI. So let's add lightning card here. I will be giving title equal to opp.title. So we are getting missing key for element lightning card inside of iterator. So the using iterator we must specify the key so that it knows that the records, and if any key or any value is changed it will come with the latest value. So I'm going to use key opp.id, and key value can be a number or a string. So now I can tell the purpose why we were setting id, name and amount. So here when we were getting the opp list, it only contains id, name and amount. And as we also need to set attribute title and the boolean property required for conditional rendering, so that's why we have created a new object and we were setting it to an array of objects. So this way we can overcome, or we can also use some javascript method that contain that will pass the existing methods to to the new objects and add the new attributes in it. But for simplicity I have created a new object, and I have also created new attributes here. So now go back to our LWC. Here I will be using icon name, so that I have added from lightning design system. So let's copy it for all three. I will be using different icon for different titles. So I will be using different icon for warm, and I will just replace it. Label and details for showing name and amount. So I'll just add to all of the lightning card that I have, and I'm now going to save it. I have added this lightning component to lightning record page, and you can see it here that lightning card name title is opportunity rating, and here you can see called with amount 1,25,000 and name warm. So it for me it is not looking, so I will add the border to all of the lightning card. Some CSS we need to create a file, new file, and name according to our template.css. Border top style solid, border bottom side style solid, border right style solid, and border left style solid to a custom class all border. Now I will save it and I will apply this class to the lightning card. So for applying it, I will create a div outside the lightning card div, and I will use class equal to all border and just close it. So here you can see that I am getting missing key for element. So the key we need to specify after the iteration. So I will use the key equal to here opp.id and will remove the key from here. So that I need to do it for all of the lightning card, and I will just when the lightning card is completed I will add this div here. So I will do it for all of the lightning card. I will add lightning card div here and will add this div end of the div here and will remove this opp.id. And now I'm going to do it on the third lightning card, adding div. Okay, so let me copy it again. Div class equal to all border, and the key is required for all for iterating part. And let's remove it, key equal to oppid from lightning card, and last one is left, so just we will quickly finish it. And now I'm going to save it and deploy it. Forgot to remove this key from lightning card, so I'm removing it now, and let me check the code again. So let's save it and redeploy it. After deployment, you can see here the border is applied, and with the help of iteration and conditional rendering, we are able to show dynamically data on the lightning code page. Please do subscribe if you find my content helpful. Thank you.